You can't miss if you don't roll. I was running a D&D game for my partner's younger brother, half our age, still a teenager, and his friends. Only one of the kids had played before, one of those snarky, smart, angsty kids who would have lived and died on Tumblr if she'd grown up a decade earlier. Ooh, that's a deep cut. She played exactly one character archetype, the too smart for you blaster caster, and she played it well. Maybe too well? Soon after she joined, the campaign went online. I hadn't paid too much attention to her rolls, except that she seemed luckier than most, but that pattern quickly spiraled. She almost never missed an attack roll, or failed a save. Her charisma scores were never great, but she dominated every social interaction. I usually have a lot of trust in my players, so I was letting them all roll dice at home and just report the end result. I was obviously suspicious, and on one occasion wrote down the results of 40 plus different checks, attacks, and saves. In combat, her average roll on the die was a 17. Out of combat, it was a 15. She rolled below a 10 once, and it was a 9. This was a pretty normal night for her. After that, I made everyone use Discord's dice roller, and she complained without fail every time she failed a roll. After COVID, I ran a few in-person sessions of Monster of the Week. Everyone rolled on the table except for Blastercaster, now playing as Spooky, who rolled inside her tiny dice case and reported the results to us. You guessed it, almost every roll was a 10 plus, a full success. She threatened to walk home if I made her roll on the table. I was in shock. She had to know I knew, that I had known for a while, but her projected fantasy of a brilliant, sassy, magical genius who was never wrong forced her to look me in the eye and tell me she just rolled her 8th 12 of the night on 2d6. That was the end of her at my table, but my partner's brother kept running games with her. It's been a couple of years now, and while she's since been confronted on her cheating and has toned down the fake rolls, she recently got caught adding literally 10 extra feats to her most recent Blaster Caster wizard. Note, for those wondering why I didn't confront her myself, I talked to my partner's brother about it and he said he didn't want to lose her as a friend, and he was worried she'd take it out on him if I said anything. This is so frustrating, because it sounds like this player actually would have enjoyed the game if she wasn't cheating so much and being a little butt munch to the other players in the DM. But blatant cheating aside, I want to tell OP's partner's brother to get better friends, because if he's so worried he'll lose someone over stuff like this, it sounds like he's the one we need to be worried about. Look, I was the kid who let my friends push me around in school, goad me into doing stuff I didn't want to do, and it's not a good experience. So honestly, don't sweat this kid, but it sounds like your partner's brother needs a friend like you, OP, so seriously, stick close to him. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.